What is up, everybody? How you doing? How you living? Dan Kiefer joined by Justin Treese tonight on the mics, and we're officially back part two. Last week we were kind of, I guess we had our preseason, you could say. We
Yes.
recorded, got kind of lost in the sauce, if you will. Was not worth posting to everybody. So glad to be back, Justin. Good to see you. And tonight we are doing an underdog draft.
We are. And it's great to be back. So, yeah, Dan's like not as excited as we were last week because we went through this already. But yeah, we're excited. It was a great summer vacation. Dan's not back. Like he said, we are doing an underdog draft. And as you can see,
Austin's not back.
sorry, did I say Dan?
Austin's not back. Yeah,
Yeah,
he said, I am very back. I could not be more
yeah,
back.
you are very back. Sorry. Yeah, Austin's not back. And we are pick three, ladies and gentlemen, which guess what? We did an underdog draft
Okay.
last week. And again, it wasn't very good, so we're doing this again. We were pick two last time, so we're gonna be pick three now. We are gonna have this up on YouTube, so check out our YouTube channel. We will also be posting that on X for everybody. So 30-second picks. We got 18 rounds here. If you guys are not familiar with underdog and best ball drafts, it is you pick your team. You make no transactions all year long, and the software basically makes your best lineup for you every single week. So you have to start thinking not just, hey, who's going to help me out at the short term, but you got to think those rookies that could be making a very big impact at the end of the year, or even vets. Let's think of like Chase Brown last year, who was going in around 8 and 9 last year, that ended up being like essentially a league winner.
He was a top. Was he was like RB5, wasn't he, by the end of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a league winner. If you got him and if you had him, you know what we mean. Pick one is already off. Jamar Chase, no surprise,
Yep.
goes number one. And then CD Lamb. I think we have a very easy choice here at three.
I don't think we do because I think you're going to say Robinson and I'm going to say Jefferson.
I know I was gonna say Jefferson, and I thought you were gonna take a running back. So no, I'm completely fine
Perfect.
taking
We are on
JJ.
the
And
same page. We are
for
taking
everybody
Jefferson.
wondering, like, wow, you guys really agree. Last time we did this, we went a little running back heavy earlier, and when the top receivers are gone, they're gone.
They are.
Okay, and clearly people are in the same line of thinking we are with PPR. Amon-Ra St. Brown goes forward. Then we finally start getting a running back run with Bijan and Saquon. So okay, round two, we have J-Jet, which is top two wide receiver locked.
Yep.
What do we think? Are we purely BPA here in round two?
I think so. I think it's
Like if
not
there's
until
a
round
top
three.
if there's a top running back, I think we take him.
Correct.
But then again, if we can get another wide receiver one, just lock that up. Running backs are now flying off the board.
Yeah.
Four straight in Bijan, Saquon, CMC, Gibbs, Henry now. I thought we were going to get another one. So they're flying. So we might by default get kind of boxed into taking two wide receivers, which
Yeah.
is fine because
Yep.
running backs deeper. And I think, you and I usually we're pretty good at finding running backs.
Correct. Yeah. So,
So this might be a fun experience.
yep. There goes Achan. While
So
we're waiting, there's a lot of news that happened now with the camp
yeah,
starting as well that we
let's
did want to dive
sprinkle,
into.
shall we?
Let's sprinkle
Let's
that in.
sprinkle.
Yes. Uh, right before we started recording, Christian Wilkins released from the Las Vegas Raiders. Crazy. I mean, the injury, there's been rumors of him, of how it happened and him not recovering the right way. So they're trying to avoid it. He's fighting back already. So that's going to be interesting how that plays out. We were talking about, like, oh, Eyes obviously, like, oh, it'd be great for him in Jacksonville. Dan says, come home. And then I said, honestly, Chargers and Commanders feel like great fits. They both have a
Agreed.
ton of cap space over the next couple years, and both could use a player just like him on their defensive line.
Yeah. And so this is a pro player podcast, and I
Yes,
following Christian Wilkins since he was drafted by the Dolphins, I don't see him as someone who is going to skip rehab or, only give 50%. This was a leader in Miami. The team rallied around him. He was a lead by example guy. He was that way at LSU. So I don't, or excuse me, Clemson. Clemson.
Clemson, Clemson.
So I don't see him as somebody who is dogging rehab or anything like that. So it'll be very interesting to see. As Schefter said, this one is far from over. We are not far from picking. We are very close to picking up in two more picks. And on the board, AJ Brown is still there. And then we're in the Bucky Irving, Brock Bowers, Josh Jacobs, and our guy Chase Brown area. AJ Brown just went. What are we thinking, Justin, as we near being on the clock?
Honestly, I'm leaning Chase Brown or Brock Bowers.
Okay.
Where are you leaning?
I
Jacobs just went.
didn't. Okay, Jacobs just went. Jacobs probably would have been my pick. I'm fine, honestly, if we take a quarterback here in
Yeah.
Josh Allen or Lamar. Or
I
if we
think
want to wait, we could get a stud next round, I'm
got
sure.
7 seconds.
I'm good with either Bowers or Brown.
Let's go with Brown.
Staying
Let's
staying
go
on
with Brown.
Brown. Okay.
Mainly why I did that is because we're up again in 5 picks, and I think we will get one of the quarterbacks
Of the big three, if you will.
or Bowers. I think one of those guys will
Yep.
fall, and I mean essentially it's almost guaranteed at this point. Like there's 3 picks left, and there's 3 guys that we like. Like
Right.
I mean, worst case scenario
So
they
little
don't go.
sprinkle. Are we in on Kyle Pitts now all of a sudden? Atlanta had practice today. Apparently he was getting fed. He looked good. And Michael Penix said, we're going to give him the ball and get used to it. So are we finally back on Kyle Pitts?
Uh,
Maybe we pick and then we talk about it.
yeah, let's pick and then go. If if Allen goes here, where are we going? That is the bigger question.
Yeah, that's tough.
He
So
did not
obviously
go.
he
So
did not
Josh,
go, so we don't have to worry about it. Thank
we
the
were taking
Lord.
Josh Allen here. I don't
Yep.
think we questioned that. Didn't we end up with Josh Allen in last
We
week as
did.
well?
We did. With
Okay.
the all hard. We had a lot of bills actually. It just kind of happened that way.
Actually,
Again,
I
with a
think
team
we
getting
went
trade,
Brown Allen last week as well in two
very
three.
well could have.
Yeah.
Very well
So
could have. So
okay, so we have a QB1 in Allen, we got an RB1 in Brown, and we got a wide
I
receiver
want
one
receiver one.
in Jefferson.
This is where you want to be.
I like
This is
this.
this is exactly where you want to be. Now back to it. Do you want to be in on Kyle Pitts?
Maybe a little bit, honestly. Like I kind of like the idea of Penix finding him often. I kind of just like the Falcons offense this year. I mean, we were in them on them last year and the year before, obviously, but like I kind of just like their offense. The problem is they have a lot of weapons where in fantasy, I think every week it could be somebody different. Like Bijan's gonna get his, but like London will have big weeks. I think Pitts might have a few.
They're,
Mooney's gonna have a
I
few.
mean, in a way, their whole offense is just kind of like great value Philadelphia Eagles.
Correct.
Like
Yeah.
when it comes to like Saquon and Bijan, very good players.
Yeah.
Drake London really came into his own once Penix took over. And then that there's no number two. For the Eagles, obviously they have Devonta Smith, but for Falcons, like who is the number two? It's kind of Bijan by default right now. It'd be nice to see Kyle Pitts. Otherwise, Mooney did have a huge year last
Mooney
year,
did have a good year.
so should put a little respect on his name.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just kind of they're just like Eagles South.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. All right, so we've had a good run. There's some really good players off the board here. We're into round 4
Let's
now. I
scroll up a little bit.
think we're at the top. Oh no, sorry, we're
Just
down.
had a little well, not rookie, but a young guy run,
Yeah, we
Martin
did.
Harrison and Omarion Hampton, Chuba Hubbard, which I think is probably a guy getting slept on more than anybody in this draft season.
Absolutely.
That he's gonna be the bell cow.
Yep.
He has been. Nothing's changed from last year, except for the guy from Texas is still hurt. So
Correct.
we are up in how many picks? About five.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 5 picks away.
we
Four.
talked about this last time. If DK Metcalf, no, I don't think I want to do that. I think I would honestly rather have Sutton than DK if we're looking at it. Uh,
Agreed.
I think Ken Walker would be a really good pick if
So
he
do I.
falls.
So do
I
I.
think that might be where we're, kind of planting our flag in our hope camp.
Yeah.
Um, Otherwise, in the wide receivers, none of these really excite me because they all have something, right? Terry McLaurin has the contract. Ted McMillan is a rookie. DJ Moore, we don't know what that offense is going to look like. And then you're down to Rasheed Rice, might be suspended. Williams, excuse me, could get himself suspended at any time. George
Correct.
Pickens, he's a
Oh,
wide
we're on the
receiver
clock.
too. We're on the clock.
And
Okay. And
Kenneth
Ken
and
Walker's
Kenneth
still
Walker
there.
is
This is
there.
working out so well.
This
This is working out beautifully.
this is actually a really good team. I'm really liking this. Okay, so I think we can look at wide receiver now.
Yep.
So
And
to
then let's
me, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, let's also just take a peek and
At
see
tight
if
end.
any of the tight ends are dropping. And it's okay. Laporta, Hawkinson, I think Hawkinson's going to have a huge year. with
I could
JJ. I
see
think
it.
he's going to be the safety blanket. So if he falls, I think that might be worth a conversation. Otherwise, Evan Ingram's going to eat in Denver. He
Yeah,
always is, right?
yeah.
The new
So
version of Evan Ingram.
we're up next. I'm telling you right now that I think I prefer because I like the more tight ends down the road. I kind of want to go in on the either Jamison Williams or George Pickens thing right now. Like just
Okay,
because I kind of like the upside there for best ball.
sure. I think in with best ball in mind,
7 seconds.
I think JMO's the pick.
Okay, cool. I'm totally good with that. Jameson's, I mean, and he shouldn't, but he just scares me just from the history there of like just that boomer bust from a redraft league of like I don't know which weeks given like last year kind of proved that wrong, but like before it was those boomer bust weeks in best ball, this is what you're trying to take advantage of. You want those weeks that they can just take
Right.
off.
And I think what's awesome about JMO is he can do the 11-point play, right? An
Yeah,
11-point play is a 40-yard touchdown with a catch.
correct.
And that's what he can do, which changes your matchup.
Yep,
One play. So yeah, and like I said, there's a lot of good tight ends.
there are
Tucker Craft, Tyler
Warren,
Warren, Njoku,
Dallas
even
Goddard.
Dallas Goddard. Yeah, exactly. Dallas Goddard is the guy nobody wants, and then you have him, and you're like, oh yeah, life's good.
Yeah,
Life's good.
100%. 100%. Looking at running back here, Henderson doesn't. There goes Henderson there. Yeah. See, like I'm now at the point where I'm like, I'd rather just wait. Like all these
Right.
guys, I don't love any of these guys above any of the others. That I
And the
would rather
guys
wait.
that we're looking at are your Tony Pollards, Caleb Johnson, those guys who don't truly have the backfield to themselves, the Aaron Jones type. David Montgomery, very good for us last year in the Eliminator League. But I like where we are, where we have Chase Brown, we have Ken Walker. So our running backs are set, and our
Yep.
wide receiver two is a little, you could say a lower end in Jamison Winston or more hit and miss with Jamison
Yeah.
Williams. So we can fill up, maybe grab two or three wide receiver twos, and then go back and kind of backfill on running back and tight end.
Correct. Exactly.
Like if
Um.
Jalen Waddle's there, oh, he just went. I was like, that would have been
Yeah, that
sick.
would have been sick. Yeah, 100%.
I don't hate if he's there taking a shot on Rome Dunze in
I don't
case he ends
hate
up
Roma
being the
Dunze
one in
either.
Chicago.
Yep.
Speaking of Chicago, how do we feel about Ben Johnson? I don't want to say bullying, but being very critical or direct with Caleb.
Yeah. I mean, I think he needs it.
I think
Him being
everybody
Caleb.
thinks he needs it. I'm very intrigued. I kind of wish they were Hard Knocks this year because I
Yeah.
want to see him respond.
Yeah,
If they could have
exactly.
flipped on Buffalo last year, Chicago this year, but I completely understand why they did it last year.
For sure. Absolutely. Okay, let's see here.
Your guy RJ Harvey.
Yeah, but I mean, I've kind of
But we're
swapped
good.
on
We're good.
Harvey
We're good at running back. Yeah.
because of Dobbins though, more than
If Sam
anything.
Laporta's there, I feel like we kind of have to.
Yeah, you want to? I'm fine with taking Laporta
If Laporta
if he's
fall, I
still
think
there.
we have to.
Yeah, I don't disagree there. His ADP is 75. We're taking
And
him
he's
at
there.
70
And
just
he's
so we
there.
know we don't miss him. That's fine. Let's take it.
God,
I'm
this is
good
a
with
good
Sam
team.
Laporta.
This is such
Okay,
a
so we
good
got
team.
two Detroit guys here. Okay, so we're gonna be up again in 5 picks or so, 4 picks. Um,
This is awesome.
just looking
So,
at running backs here.
mm-hmm. Because there's going
Uh,
to be a run on running back. So, we should probably grab a guy, but
correct.
I would rather grab a third receiver before a third running back.
Okay. I don't hate that idea either. So looking at wide receivers here, um, I'll
Uh,
say, go ahead. You say first. Go ahead.
Jaden Reed would be my guy on
We're
this
on the
list.
same page. We're on the same page. So
Who
Pearsall
would have
is
thought?
interesting to me. It would have been Godwin, but obviously with the leg injury, that scares people. Addison, we don't know about how long that's going to last, that suspension. So we are going to go with Jaden Reed with us on the clock.
And this
Um,
is why for Eliminator League, you and I have to be co-managers
yeah,
because if we're not, we're just going to take each other's players and we'll
correct.
both be at 50% power.
Yes.
And we can't have
Yeah.
that.
Speaking of that, for all you listeners, we are doing an Eliminator League again. Please message us however you contact us. If it's through X, if it's through YouTube, if it's through call, text, whatever, doesn't matter. If you want in, let us know. $20 buy-in, and let's see if anybody can knock us off because we fully don't think
Yeah.
anybody can beat us again.
And it's winner take all. So, quick math, 17 teams, $20. That's what, $340?
Yeah, I was actually going to let second place at least get their money back, but
Okay.
um,
All right.
yeah,
Damn near winner. Well, it's a
yeah,
100% payout. Put it that way. It's a 100%
correct.
payout. We're not keeping anything. We're
Yeah,
just doing it for the love of the game.
correct. Exactly.
And obviously, when we get first, we'll keep that. But
Yeah, exactly. So it's
for
going to be
our
fun though.
next pick, yeah, it's a blast. It's rapidly becoming my favorite form of a non-dynasty league.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the eliminator.
Eliminator. Okay, I know
So
exactly where I want to go right now if the
tell
guy's
me about it.
available.
Tell me about it.
I want to go at Igbuka.
Okay. Now, is this piggybacking on the Chris Godwin injury news?
It is, and that Mike Evans has missed time the last couple of years. Like
It's
each
got
of
a
the last years,
hammy
I believe he's missed 2 games or 3 games.
with a
And
hammy. I think it's been a hammy every time.
yeah, and he's getting older. Like he's still gonna be the guy, but we don't know when Godwin's gonna be there. Like it just feels like he's a guy that we can get in a great offense in round at the end of round 8 that
Okay.
really can do some damage.
So, as calling that a great offense because we like the pieces. Liam Cohen is gone. You
Correct.
might have heard
I
he's in
I have
Jacksonville
heard
now.
that before.
He'll
Yeah.
be calling plays for you.
Yep.
Does that weigh in your mind at all? Because
I
I get nervous when offensive coordinators, especially the play caller, leaves.
But we also were saying that last year when their head coach
True.
or their OC became the Carolina head coach. And then look
True.
what happened. Like it got better. Given I don't think somebody's gonna be better than Cohen, but like we also didn't think that anybody was gonna be better than what's it, Canales? Is that his name?
Yeah, Dave Canales.
Yeah, yeah. So but Egbuka did
Oh,
just go. He did
okay.
just get sniped.
So
So that
I
changes
would
everything for us.
I would like to either go running back or wide receiver there.
Yep.
Trey Harris, we want to stay on the camp, have an all camp hype team. Trey Harris is there. Otherwise, running back,
We are on the clock.
Jordan Mason, ETN. Who's going to be the starting running back for the Jaguars?
We don't know.
Fair enough.
We got 10
Um,
seconds though.
it's grab a good wide receiver.
I went with Michael Pittman. I don't know if I love it to be
I
honest,
um, I mean, I could
but
talk myself into it.
here's my thought process. They've been vocal that they're going to go more RPO style, and when you're doing
Ooh,
RPO style, that means it is first read,
Lance.
right? And it's slants, and that's what they did 2 years ago when he went off. And so to me, I think he's just that safe guy that I think is always going to get us in that
10,
like 10 point range.
10 to 14 points
Yeah,
every week.
yeah.
Gets a touchdown, might hit 18. Yeah.
Oh, we're on
Yeah,
the clock
I'm down
again.
with that. Oh God, we need a running back.
Dobbins, Stevenson.
I don't like any of them. How much time we got? Oh God, did you pick
I
somebody?
took Dobbins.
Okay, I was
So
like,
we were
that
supposed to have
clock
30
moves
seconds on this
fast.
clock. So we were supposed to have
It
30 seconds and it's
doesn't
only
feel
20.
like it. It
It's only
doesn't feel
20.
like it.
Yeah.
Maybe after like the first 5 rounds. Anyway, let's start putting guys on a list then.
Yeah, for sure. So we probably should have gone two, and to be honest. But that's all right. Let's
Really?
put
You think
yeah,
so?
yeah, but that's all right. Okay, so we're gonna put two in there. Do we want to have I mean,
I think do we want it? Do we want Charbonnet just in case Ken Walker gets hurt?
you don't really do
Because he
handcuffs
goes,
in best
I
ball
know, but
though,
he
but
does go nuclear when he plays.
he does, and that's why I'm fine putting him at least on our list, right? I actually don't even have a pro. Oh, Ray Davis, I would like for best ball purposes,
Mm.
right? If Cooks ever goes down, Davis is gonna explode.
Yeah, I have
Um,
no interest. Just as we're going through, I have no interest in any of the Dallas running backs.
Same.
None.
Uh, whoops. I just chose Miles Sanders, but I meant to do Braylon Allen because same thing there. Will Shipley. I'm
Do we have a
interested
tight
there.
end yet? Yeah, we got Laporta.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
Laporta.
Okay.
Okay. Want to know who we do need to get though?
Whomst is that?
JJ McCarthy. I know
Hmm.
we took Allen, but
Oh, bye week. Yep. And bye weeks are okay.
and
It's
bye
six
weeks
and
are
seven.
fine.
So
And like we can get him later, right? Like he's can
I
be
think we'll
in.
watch. You see a couple quarterbacks are starting to go off already. Drake May's gone. And I think JJ McCarthy is one of those guys getting a lot of steam.
Yep,
Um, you know, dude looks great in shorts. Uh,
correct.
and he throws a pretty ball. So when there's no defense to read, yeah, I think he definitely is going to get a lot of attention. I think we can skip wide receiver for a while.
Yeah, but I did
While
put
we're on the topic,
Shaheed for those listening and not watching. I did put Shaheed, Keon Coleman, and Trey Harris in our queue.
did you throw my guy Kyle Williams on by chance?
I did not, but let me hurry and do that real quick because I did see
You
his
shouldn't be.
name.
Yeah,
He's right
right
there.
there. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I think
Okay.
if we just get like one of those rookies, the that we think could have a large role, we'll feel good. You
Yep.
just don't want to miss out on the entire class of them. You know. But you don't want to get super rookie heavy either. I think
No,
there's a
you don't.
balancing act, a balancing act to be
No.
done. So
And I did just put Kyle Pitts and Brenton Strange on. I think we can get them later on as well. One of
oh
those
yeah.
guys because we are
Mhm.
going to need a second tight end in this format. So we're up in 4 picks. Um, with where we're at, I kind of think it's either Charbonnet or Shaheed. And Shaheed just went, so that answers our question there.
So it's
So
okay.
we're up in three. Assuming
Mhm.
Charbonnet does not go, I think we do go Charbonnet. I actually don't
Justin
hate
Fields
the.
just went. That's funny.
Oh, did he? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hopefully his toes okay. Um,
D-
sorry, I'm just looking. Like, I kind of want. Problem is, I want one of the running backs for the Jags. It's probably
mhm.
you just don't know who it's going to be. I
Or when they're gonna go. I think everyone's
correct.
taken lottery tickets on it now. Travis Etienne was a stud 2 years ago. Last year,
He was hurt all
sorry,
year.
last year he was hurt, and the
Okay,
backup
are
came
we
in and
going
played
Charbonnet
strong.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we are gonna take Charbonnet here. Um, I also don't have a problem taking two in next round either, when in like 4 or 5 picks, and then I think we're
Hmm.
pretty good at running back for a little
Yep.
bit. We
And
got
then
some,
after that, we can look at with our next two picks, like a quarterback, wide receiver,
yeah.
and then after that, probably circle back to tight end. Just go right down the list.
Correct, correct. Again, I don't love the handcuff that we did, but like also like Charbonnet is like a winner when Kenneth Walker's not
Hmm.
playing. So
It's a
like
special case. It
it
is
is.
just
It
like
is.
if somebody wanted to take Isaac Guerrero sometime soon, I wouldn't hate that.
Correct. Yep. Yeah.
Once
Yep.
again, he's a handcuff, but when he plays, he does play very well.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly. Okay, so we did take Bayshaw Tootin, rookie out of Virginia Tech. So well, let's do a quick recap for those that are just listening right now. So we have Josh Allen at quarterback. We have Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker, J.K. Dobbins, Zach Charbonnet, and Bayshaw Tootin at running back. Wide receiver, we have Justin Jefferson, Jamison Williams, Jaden Reed, Michael Pittman. And then at tight end, we have Sam Laporta. Um, yeah, I think like overall, I'm pretty dang happy. Like that Pittman pick could have been somebody else. But like you said, I can talk myself into this, and we were a little rushed and just not prepared. That's
mhm.
on us.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
so
Got talking. Who would have thought?
yep.
Okay, so now we're up
Oh,
in
McCarthy just went.
sad. All right, quarterbacks. Who else is there? Just because you don't want to miss out and be left hold. Okay, so there's tons of quarterbacks.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence, C.J. Stroud, Matthews. I think Stafford's going to have a huge year. By the way, no reason for him not to. With Devonte
agreed.
Adams and Puka, like, come
A-
on.
Agreed.
Um,
So I like the Stafford. Oh, I was just about to say Jordan Love so we can get the stack of Reed, but he's
and
gone.
quarterbacks are going. We
Yep.
told you JJ went, Jordan Love, C.J. Stroud all went.
In the last four, three of the last 5 picks.
Hmm.
So I say we do go quarterback next. Um, I like Trevor, obviously. I like and Penix just went. I was about to say I like Penix.
Yeah, this
Um,
is this is the run.
yep, this is the run, and I think it is time for us to take another one. If you preferred Stafford over Trevor, I won't be mad, and we can do that. We can go that route.
I don't think we'll get choice of them. If we do, we'll have 20 seconds to figure it out.
Yep. There goes Bryce Young.
Bryce Young before Trevor Lawrence or Matthew Stafford is asinine.
Yeah, I also think that that's crazy. Okay,
Cam
Cam
Ward,
Ward. Okay, all right. So two
make us
picks
choose.
left.
Make
Two,
us pick.
yeah,
Make us pick.
correct. Okay, we will have one of them no matter
Big
what.
Q
Yep, Quentin Johnston. Okay, so we get a
and the
choice.
son of a gun. Okay, I think the safer choice is Stafford.
Agreed. and I'm good with that. I'm good with going Stafford
Okay,
because
let's just
like
take Stafford.
when we're thinking about it, like Allen's going to be
It
starting
just
most of the time anyways
locks in
for us.
floor. Right.
Yeah,
It just
now,
locks in floor.
yeah, exactly. So we're good at quarterback moving forward. So now if we go back to wide receiver,
Hmm.
I think that's where we need to go because we're up
Yep.
again in three
And
picks.
of those rookies we put on, it's basically Kyle Williams right now.
And yeah, I think that's the play too. I'm good with Kyle
If you want to
Williams.
scroll down a little bit, I mean,
Sure
none of
do.
these names are really exciting me. Jack Bagger, Pat Bryant, sure.
Sure, but we
Otherwise,
are on the
yeah,
clock.
it's we are Kyle Williams through and through here.
We are. I agree. Okay. Try not to get too rookie heavy, which we only have two right now, which is good. And they're both just shot in the darks there. I shouldn't say shot in the darks. They're
Mhm.
home run hit type guys. Okay, so now we got some time. We got 18 picks. Um, I think this is where we can go a Pitts or a Strange, and I'd be happy with either
I
one.
would put Pitts above Strange just for the upside. Like I said, we have Laporta, so it's not like
Correct.
we're looking for a week to week contributor.
Yep.
We're trying to hit a home run here.
Correct. Exactly.
And I think that's a like if I didn't have a tight end on my roster, I would probably take Strange.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like I said, this is a pure upside play, so yeah, I'm all in on Pitts in this
Perfect. Okay.
situation.
Well, let's hope that,
He falls.
there was a little bit of a run on tight ends right there with Likely and Kincaid going. Then there goes Blue and T Law. So we'll see. We're
And
we're up in 13 picks.
somebody, at least one other person is sitting there staring at Kyle Pitts, thinking
Ferguson
the
just
same way
went.
we are, thinking,
Correct.
what if it all comes together this year?
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, Tillman just went. That was going to be my next, like, ooh, Tig.
Hmm.
Oh, and there
Bigsby
goes
goes.
Bigsby.
This is good. I want non-tight ends. Let's, freshen it up a little bit.
Correct. We got 10 picks left, 9 picks to go, and there goes
And
Kyle
there goes
Pitts.
Kyle Pitts, son of
Okay.
a gun. Okay. Do we want
Okay.
to look at a different position then?
Yeah, that's fine. Um,
I don't hate. I see you have him highlighted. That's why I'm going to bring it up. Is I don't hate Braylon Allen.
Me either.
Brees Hall's never been healthy, and even when he is, Braylon Allen seems to be just the better runner.
Yeah.
And I think he really fits into that David Montgomery basher that the Lions had. Similar offense, I would think, coming over, not the same, but similar. Usually, defensive coaches like to run the ball. That's what Aaron Glenn is. So I could see Braylon Allen always having a role and potentially taking the lion's share of the carries.
Yeah. I'm good with that. This is probably our last running back we're going to take.
Mm-hmm.
We're only going to have 3 picks, 4 picks. We're going to have 4 picks after this, and we need some more wide receivers. So this is probably our last one, and we need another tight end. Um, so yeah, I'm good with Allen though. I think that
Okay.
makes sense. As long as he does not go here, which he did not. So we are going to take Braylon Allen here.
Okay. Now let's get in the weeds on wide receiver, shall we?
For the record, I still wouldn't mind taking Strange here. Over,
That's fine. If you want to lock it, yeah. I mean, if there's a lot of wide receivers that we're comfortable with,
I mean, I
which,
think the answer is I'm not comfortable with any of them.
and
So
because of that, I just want to feel good about our
my,
backup tight end.
yeah, and like
Yeah, that's fine.
Cohen's offense runs through tight ends, and
Hmm.
Strange is the guy they literally released Evan Ingram because they knew Strange was going to be the
He was a more
perfect guy for them.
complete tight end. He was a more
Correct.
complete tight end.
Exactly. So we are on the clock. I will take the
And Brenton
executive decision. I
Strange,
will take Brenton Strange here.
welcome to the squad.
Yep. Okay. And now we have 3 picks left. Two have to be receiver, and then we'll see on the other. Honestly, I think all three have to be a receiver. But
Okay, so right away, I would love Pat Bryant if he's there.
yep.
Big fan of the
Okay.
kid out of Illinois.
Okay.
Then it gets a little shady, if you will.
I
We
think
both
Jalen
think,
Noel is
yep,
enticing.
is do this every time.
There goes Pat
Roman
Bryant.
Wilson, Roman Wilson, the wide receiver for
Oh, yep.
the Steelers.
Yep. Roman Wilson, he's still there. I just put him in our queue there. Um, I think I think
And
eight. I mean, we
I was gonna
already
say,
have it.
do you still believe? I know Austin. not with us tonight, but he really likes Jalen Royals, especially with Rasheed Rice likely getting suspended.
It's true. It's
Again,
true.
again, that's a rookie for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
Otherwise, man, these names are getting just
They're just rough,
bad.
dude. They're just really bad stuff. So
Yeah, I mean Xavier Restrepo's there if you want to play that game with Tennessee, but I really don't.
I don't.
I
like
would rather play Jack Beck,
I would rather take Keenan Allen. And
who's
he is
not on a
not on a
team.
team right now. I'm dead serious. I just don't like, and I could be totally wrong on that. Just that the speed scares me. The offense scares me. It's just everything.
No,
So
I have no issues with that whatsoever. I just want to highlight a rookie receiver, but yeah, he it's not good. I'd feel way better about, and I shouldn't have started talking because now I have to say his name, but Andre Isovas, the
yeah,
wide receiver 3 in Cincinnati. I feel so much better about that, knowing at some point T Higgins isn't going to play.
100%. Sadly. Um, okay, I think I'm at the point that I would not mind our next two picks being Jalen Royals and then Roman Wilson.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Are those our last two picks? We got
No,
to
we
be
got
getting
three. We
close.
have three picks left.
Oh, do you know who we could take with our last pick?
Who's that?
You know who we could take with our last pick. Who do we take with our last pick last week?
Yeah, the that Bears running back. What's his name?
Kyle Monangai.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
We'll see. It's tempting.
Maybe we'll get saucy and draft like Anthony Richardson or something at
He
quarterback.
just Richardson
Did
just
he
went
really?
actually. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, we're on the clock. Let's take
Oh,
Jalen
okay.
Royals.
Yep. Let's take Royals. I think he's the highest floor and probably ceiling. So that's
Yep.
kind of a no brainer.
I I think we need to start thinking because I think Wilson's going to be there in our last pick.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't need
Okay.
another
Now, do we
quarterback.
want to? Is there a running back that we can swing for the fences here? Like,
Marshawn
is
Lloyd
there? Yeah, from Green Bay. Yep,
from Green Bay. If
that'd be
because
the one.
it he's the one, right? Because if Jacobs
Yeah,
goes down, he's the guy.
yeah,
You could also talk me into Keaton Mitchell as well, for the record.
yeah. I would rather. Hey, look, there's Kyle. I would
There's
rather
Kyle.
do Marshawn Lloyd.
Okay,
I would
cool.
rather do
Me too.
Marshawn Lloyd. He
Okay.
showed a lot of burst last year. Looked good. I think he was hurt a
He,
majority of the year last year
yeah,
too.
the entire year. Yeah, he played
The
like two
entire year.
games.
Okay, I was thinking of
Yeah.
a different rookie then.
No. He played two games, I think. And but yeah, he it just felt like he got injured in training camp, and then he came back, and then he got injured, and then he missed a ton of time, and then I think he came back literally for like one game and got injured again. So okay, so we got one pick left. We know we want Roman Wilson here, just from a wide receiver standpoint of like, hey, this could be just a dude that plays the underneath routes for Aaron Rodgers. Um, we know that like he literally could easily put up zero like seven times this year, but he also could just become the guy in the slot. So that's why we're tempted on him. But let's go through our team again. So we got Josh Allen. We got Matthew Stafford at quarterback. We like that. Okay. Running back. We got Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker, J.K. Dobbins, Charbonnet, Tootin, Braylon Allen, Marshawn Lloyd. All right.
Love that. Love that.
I actually like that a lot as well. Wide receivers, we got Justin Jefferson, Jameson Williams, Jaden Reed, Michael Pittman, Kyle Williams, Jalen Royals, and again, hopefully Roman Wilson here in a minute. And then tight end, we got Sam Laporta and Brenton Strange. One, two,
I like what we did here. Daniel Jones gets picked. I love it. Absolutely love it.
yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, I think we did good. I think with Chase Brown and whatever Seattle running back we got is gives us that floor at running back at all times. And then we got these other guys that could explode at any time in Dobbins, Tootin, Allen, or Lloyd if injuries happen. Wide receivers, I mean, we got some explosive guys in Reed and Williams. We got obviously Justin Jefferson, arguably the number one wide receiver in the league. Then we got Pittman, who we believe will have a bounce back year. And then we swung for the fences on Kyle Williams and Jalen Royal that if they become the one, and given Royals will never become the one, but Royals can get some playing time with Patrick Mahomes as his quarterback, which is always
I mean,
enticing.
why couldn't Royals become the one in Kansas City? Seriously,
Because you would need you. I just don't. There's no way, right? Because you'd have to get Xavier Worthy injured. You'd have to have Rice.
well, Xavier Worthy's never going to be the primary target.
He was
Okay,
last year.
no,
Yeah, the second half of the year he absolutely was.
It just doesn't.
he was averaging like 8 to 10 targets a game.
That's insane. They don't want that.
They
That
might
happened out of
not.
that happened out of necessity.
Yeah. And they love Hollywood Brown. So they got Hollywood Brown back. So I just don't
For
see a
some
route there.
ungodly
But
reason.
yeah. But again, we're just taking the whatever third round pick, fourth round pick to
And
the best
to a good
offense.
offense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we're up in 3 picks. Again, I think we're going Wilson unless somebody else catches your eye here, but I don't think anybody
No,
else is catching
I'm
your eye.
fine going Wilson. Otherwise, yeah, there's nobody really that even Dontavian Wicks is going to have a big game.
One game, yep.
I'm not doing the AD Mitchell thing when we already have
Yeah, I can't when we
Michael
already have
Pittman Jr. I
Pittman
don't have
Jr.
that much faith in the Indianapolis quarterback situation. Brandon
Correct.
Cooks, at
No.
one point in time, 5 years ago, would have been an awesome pick.
Yep.
But yeah, just not doing anymore. We are on the clock. So
And we will.
Roman Wilson's available. Welcome to the squad.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. So, all right. That's that's a pretty good squad there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
happy with
I'm
it.
I'm really digging it. And of course, we did space out, check, and make sure that the bye weeks there's no overlap there.
Yes.
So life's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right, so yeah, training camp moving away from Underdog now for a minute. Training camp fully underway. I told the guys what was this like 2 days ago that I'm like we're back. Like it feels
Hmm.
like it's here now, and I'm excited.
I know what you mean. We had Big Ten Media Day, the American Media Days, Conference USA. We're so back,
So
so
back,
back.
so back. If anybody wants in on the dynasty of CFB 26, also let us know, and we'll be starting that up. We've been waiting for one more patch to come out for us to feel comfortable, but sounds like that's coming out here shortly. So we will start that up here in probably the next week or so, which is also
All
exciting
right.
times.
Yeah, can't wait.
Crazy to think about. We have football in a week from today. I know it's
Yeah.
preseason,
Um,
but it's football.
by the way, I'm guessing you probably didn't know what I meant this morning when I texted you 1 month.
I just assumed the start of the season, like
Uh,
college
one
football.
month, 1 month is Miami, Jacksonville preseason.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, we played week 1 last year, not this year, my guy.
Yeah, no, no, no.
Um,
Preseason. Going to be a very highly contested game, I'm sure.
super interesting for us. Can't wait.
Yeah, we
Actually, if it's what week do we play? Is it three? The week 3?
hopefully,
Hopefully, so we
hopefully.
can get some starters playing.
Yeah.
But
Otherwise, I was going to say, do either quarterback play? That's
I
it's like
actually think the Jags play a lot because it's a new offense and stuff. I think they try to get as much in as possible. So
yeah. And who knows with Miami, however they feel, whatever would do their culture better.
yeah,
If who just it's
just
I was
whatever it
thinking about
is.
this. Like, I'm actually kind of happy Miami's gonna like. I'm going in with zero expectations
Yeah,
because that's probably means they're going to be good. Or if Miami is just bad, I'm going to be paying attention that much more to the rest of the league. So I'll
yeah,
probably be much better betting, moving forward if I'm not concentrated on Miami.
yeah, for sure. Makes sense.
There's always a positive, folks. Always a positive.
Always is. So. All right. Well, it was great to be back. Again, check this out on YouTube if you just listened to us and you wanted to see it. And then we'll probably try to do this moving forward. And then yeah, back to a weekly schedule. For the next few weeks, we don't know we're not going to stick to our Wednesday schedule. Obviously today was a Thursday, but just summertime still. We're still working out the kinks of our schedules and whatnot. But once the season starts, we will be back to our Wednesday schedules doing all of our betting. I got to defend my title, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, can't
I
wait. It's going
think,
to be another great year of
yep,
talking football.
another great year. Okay, all right, we appreciate y'all, and tonight we've been talking football.